So this is a new save for YouTube where I'm going to try do a new video or episode every 1 to 2 days. And what we'll do is we'll manage in La Liga, and I believe I'm going to manage Almeria. It was either them or Las Palmas, but I believe Las Palmas are the better team. Obviously got better facilities than that, so I thought, you know what, we'll go Almeria. And my plan for the save is to try do director football only. So I won't make any signings. I might suggest the odd signing, but I'm going to let the director of football do everything. I'll have to look into how it fully works properly, so it may end up changing over in this episode. It might change, so I need to look how to sort it all out with director of football. But that is the current plan, is what I'll do with Almeria, because I believe it'll be quite a fun experiment to do, because I've never done that before. So ideally, what we'll do is maybe in this episode we'll do the first game of the season, home to Girona. And then what we'll do is, episode 2, we'll play so many games. And each episode will have a live commentary game. So in this one, we'll have Girona in this save. So that's the plan for this save. But whilst we're on the fixtures, let's have a look at the start of the season. So we're at home to Girona first game, away to Alves, and home to Villarreal. So 2 tough games there. But I think Girona is definitely winnable. And I think Villarreal could be winnable as well. So we've not got the worst out, but it's not the best either then. This month here is pretty good, apart from Real Madrid, but at least we're at home. And this looks a tough month with Betis away at Athletic Club. So a tough October. Ooh, December looks very tough. So not the easiest December for the Christmas period, because I believe that's when the Copa del Rey starts as well, if I recall right. So if we have a look first at how much we have to spend, we've got 1 million and we're minus on the wage budget per week. So maybe not much recruitment will happen this window. But looking at the squad, there's a few names I recognise. I recognise the goalkeeper, Barba, Robertone, Vieira, Luca Morero, Ramazani, Bapistao, Kone, Suarez, and Milovanovic. I recognise little. So there's a few I recognise, and Malero I recognise as well. So that's nice. I know a few of the players from other saves I've done now. I've probably bought the odd player. I've definitely bought Robertone before. So it's a decent squad to start with, which is nice. So I've also just set up the team a little here. So we're going for, I'm not the best with tactics. We're going to go for a 4-2-3-1 narrow. I've not done this before, and we'll try that. But it may end up being Ramazani as the strike. Well, may have Suarez up front with a striker, and I'm tempted to cash in possibly on Ramazani if I could and get some money for him. I don't think he's the best. He's got decent physicals, but apart from that, I don't think there's much else. And we might force ourselves to use Ibrahima Kone up front with Luis Suarez potentially, but all depends if we can maybe sell Ramazani. Or I might go for it anyway. Who knows? But also, a brief look at the squad. I didn't realise Cesar Montes was this good. He looks really good. They bought him from Espanyol for £12 million because Espanyol got relegated. So, looking at the squad, it's pretty good. To be honest with you, like the starting 11 looks decent. It's workable. I'm playing. There's 2 CDMs. So Robertone is only on red there, so I'm going to train him there and have him as a D-like playmaker. Who I think he'll be really good at having him in a deeper role. So Joe Gonçalves is our director of football. He's not got the best here, and also I'm guessing nations will play a part in the director of football. So I'm going to try get a better one, and these were the 3 that came up on the little the settings I did. So he looks decent. Crocker looks very good. He hasn't got the best negotiating, I guess. But I will go for Natari because of his knowledge in the nations, and I'm not sure how much that plays a part. So I'm going to go for him, I believe. So we offered a contract to Massimiliano Natari. So we'll get him as well as the director of football. Hopefully that plays a part with him knowing them nations. But looking at this, we've hardly got any scouts. So we've got two scouts, and one of them's okay, but the other one's terrible. So we'll have to fill that up. So we can get, if I release that other one, we can get 5 scouts, which is good. And we'll try to get a chief scout and a technical director. So I'm thinking on the contract. I'll either finalise or let the director of football. We'll let the director of football initiate, and the player side negotiate. And we'll let the technical director do all that, because I feel like it sounds a bit more realistic. And then we'll do the same or something with the player sales as well. Whilst then I was just looking at my squad, I realised in La Liga you can have 12 subs, so we are pretty content really. The squad is filled up. We've got backups everywhere. So I don't believe I will need much signings. It's just a case of, do we buy one player to maybe help with the team? Maybe someone to replace Ramazani, unless I go for the 2 strikers. But I'm quite happy with the squad, to be honest. I'll be happy to go into January without any sales and any signings. I think would be okay. But who knows? It depends on the tactic. So I did offer a contract to Ben Manga, but I had a quick reread of the transfers and how it works. So Kiesling is signed, so we've got him to negotiate as well. But made me think, actually, it's probably better having someone as director of football who can actually negotiate a little better. So we'll try to find someone who can negotiate good as well. So this leads to Matt Crocker, who is coming there as a free agent, as a director of football. Can we maybe get him? I might just have to do some of these just to try and get him in. Could be quite difficult, this. We'll see what we can do though. Yeah, we've got him. So what we'll do, a bit disappointed I got more knowledge, but I'm not sure how key that is for a director of football on FM. But he has good negotiating skills, so he'll do a job. So Matt Crocker has now come into the club, which is good. And also, I've just changed it so Kiesling is doing all my staff, sorting all the staff out. He's come up with a good scout, to be honest. So hopefully we get him in. So we'll send him on and ask him to recommend a signing. And then we'll edit this. So transfers, Matt Crocker, confirm. So here, negotiating player sales, we'll do as Crocker, finalise it. I suppose we can let the director of football do that as well. Initiate tasks with offloading players, offer them to clubs. So yeah, we'll do. I think the director of football can do that as well. To be fair, let him control that. We'll let Kiesling do that. Yeah, we'll let Kiesling do that. So delegate, do all that and confirm. Contract. I think we'll delegate that to do. Delegate. And the director of football do all them as well. So Kiesling's really sorting out the staff, which I don't mind doing. Let him do that. So this is strange. I know La Liga have rules regarding the wage, but I cannot register Langer because he doesn't meet the requirement wage. But I'm not in control of that wage, so I'm unsure if there's a way around that. Unless I might have to get a left back in now, because obviously I'm one player now short in my squad. So that's very frustrating. And Radovic. So maybe I instruct my director of football to give him a contract then. That's very strange. So because of that situation with that player, Afonso Figueiredo seems the best free agent for left back I can do. So I've added him as a target. I need a left back. You can't go into a season without a left back. And I've checked all my club and there's nobody else I could really see who could do that job. And I'm just looking on the transfer list, on the free agent list, and I cannot recognise any names at all. So it seems like hopefully my director of football will go for him. Because honestly, we cannot go into the season with just one left back. So hopefully he gets me a left back. and immediately he has done an offer on Figueiredo. So fingers crossed he accepts and comes to Almeria because he's required. So here we have loan offers for Milanovic. So we'll send him to. He's already done it as well. So hopefully he goes to somewhere where he's going to play. So that's okay. So firstly, Radovanovic has signed a new deal, so he is now registered, which is very good. He's only just signed for the Almeria, I believe it said. So he's already got a new deal. Figueiredo has signed, which is very good. Hopefully, I don't know how much wage he will be on. 2.9k, so he's just in the requirements. So we'll get him registered now. Thank God for that. Bit stressful, that. So one bit of bad news already is, well, it's not the worst, I suppose. It means I will use him though. Largi Ramazani signed a new deal because I signed everything to the technical director, I believe it was. And Ramazani has now signed a new deal, so hopefully he has a good season and we can try cashing on him and get some money. So game 1, which we'll do live against Girona. And we have had a good pre-season, a lot of goals. Unfortunately, in the 2 bigger games, we've conceded 7 goals, which is not ideal. But I think the defence we've got is good. Not the quickest with the Edgar, but the other 3 tend to be decent pace. So, fingers crossed we can start the season with a victory. It'll be tough though against Girona though. So I've done slightly higher tempo, fairly wide, counter and counter press, high defensive line and high press. And you know what? We'll do that as well. As I said earlier, I'm not great with tactics, so I'm having Ramazani as a shadow striker. Arribas will go as an Engash, and never used that role, so we'll see how that goes. But potentially I should have maybe done Arribas in the middle as an Engash, but we'll see how it works out like that. And then I tend to not do many instructions, but I've added Romero to roam from position and move into channels, and Ramazani is going to roam from position. So let's see how we get on against Girona. First game of the season. So I'll just do the squad numbers quickly. And then I'll have to sort out, I believe, the match camera and all that. So, yep, I'll sort them quickly and pause it while I do this. So hopefully these are the correct settings. So let's get off to a good start. Oh, pass it back to Pubil. But would I take a? I don't know if I'd take a draw at home to Girona. I know they've got Champions League and IRL, but I think they are beatable at home. You need to win your home games anyway. So, oh, I thought there was going to be a foul there. Girona on the counter, good tackle. Oh, good tackle there, but they've won it back and we intercepted it. We've looked a bit scrappy so far. Dovbik. Very scruffy goal. Very scruffy. But you can't give Dovbik chances like that. And Girona, so not the best start at all to the season. So 25 minutes played. And currently, we haven't looked threatening at all. So I might just change it to attacking mentality and encourage the team. Got a free kick, Barber. Edgar. Lose the ball cheaply again. Good tackle. Again, lost the ball. This is not looking good so far. As I said, not the best with tactics. So I might have to change some stuff. Unless we can get a goal quickly before half time from a corner. Cross it. Should be doing better there, Ramazani. So at half time, I may do some tactical tweaks. I'll say they've been unlucky because I don't think we haven't been great on the ball. So I'm thinking we'll put Ramazani up front. We'll have Suarez as a pressing forward, and we'll have Ramazani as advance and see if that does anything. Yeah, we'll do that and see. Maybe I should have had Suarez as a pressing forward from the beginning. But hopefully we can get back into this game. because I think we've been poor on the ball. Girona with a corner. Can we clear that? Nah, mouth wide. So we'll give it about 10 minutes. I normally change my stuff in the 60th minute. Edge of the box there, so free. Good save. I just wonder, should I move my central? Oh, we've scored a very good counter. Arribas with the goal. I just wonder if there's been a big, is it too big of a gap? I might try that, and we'll do a sub. So I'll just pause while I work out the sub. So what I've done, I've kept Arribas on because he scored the goal. I've took Luca Romero off, and I've brought Milero on. And we're going to try him as the roaming playmaker, and I'll put Robert Turner in central midfielder. So we're going with a 4-1-2-1-2, basically like a 4-4-2 diamond, and we'll see what happens here. You never know. If he does well, we may end up changing the formation for next game. I've hit the poor Suarez. Can we keep? Oh, much better since half time. Ideally, we will get the winner, but we've got 2 players tired here. Well, 3. So bring Dion Loppe on for him. Robert Tony can be Jonathan Vieira. I'm tempted to go for it. Actually, no. Can Lozano can play out wide, and he's got a bit of pace. So we'll do that. We'll play him there. We'll play you there. Wing at attack. They can attack. Cause I think we can win this game. Gutierrez coming forward. Savio, Dovbik, Alex Garcia, Shankov. Good save. Very good save that. Can we defend this? Nice. Ideally, though, I think we can get one more chance. I don't know what to think, though. If this is this drop points? We'll bring Figueiredo on for his debut. Fresh legs. Oh, he's pounced on that, Loppe. Lozano with the pace. Cheaply. But we've got it back. Jonathan Vieira, experienced player. Lost it again. And with great stuff from Ramazani. They lost the ball so cheaply there. Go balanced. And ideally, we'll time waste. Well, you know what? Can they play deeper? He can't. He can't. Well, he could play there. We'll just have him in the wing and just do support. Go balanced. We'll drop the tempo. We'll time waste frequently. Do you know what? We'll just go to a standard for now. Don't want to drop too deep against Girona. Might come back to haunt us though, this. But we'll see. Sorry, I had to pause that for a second. So Milero to Lopez, John Vieira, Lozano on the ball. Oh, he's lost the ball so cheaply there. Oh no, I don't like this. Good header. Let's go defensive. Oh, good claim, Maximiano. Tell you what, we'll be more disciplined. Get the ball. Nice. Nice, Suarez. Great hold up. Oh, nearly 3. I think this second half been so much better. So does that give me food for thought on the tactic side and what formation? It probably does. I think we'll put Suarez on the pressing forward. Good bit of time wasting then there, to be honest. And it's all over. So we start the season off with a big win against Girona. And I thought second half we deserved that. First half we was poor, but second half we deserved that. So that's going to be the end of episode 1 with Almeria. So what we'll do is next episode, I'll play these 3 offline, and we'll do a live commentary for Real Madrid where we will get an absolute tonking probably. But yeah, thanks for watching.